Well, hello and good afternoon, Big Pete fans. This is going to be outtake heaven, by the way. You join me, not us, me, at the ferry port on my way to Guernsey after being holed up for a week at Ipswich after Wheels Fest, an amazing show. Still haven't seen a drop of rain in like 3 months solid. Weather's cracking the flags. Today's problems. We were supposed to meet Dan's dad, who's our #1 crew guy who follows me behind in that van that's not there, in Portsmouth, so that we could hand over the dog, which is not allowed on the ferry because he's got no passport, not booked on. Easiest thing to do. My dog goes off somewhere else, his dog goes off somewhere else. Dan's dad breaks down on the way to meeting us, so Dan has had to divert to throw the dog through the open window of a car broken down at the side of the road in a heat wave. Then he's got to get here 90 minutes before the ferry sails. Wow, what a gobful. Anyway, ladies and jiggle pins, here we are, leg one of the journey to Guernsey, and already we have problems. I'll do a bit of footage on the ferry, and in the meantime, love you, and see how badly this goes and if Dan turns up. Update on the debacle of the Guernsey trip and making it here. I'm on the ferry, down, with the obligatory pint of Guinness. One very tired and stressed out Dan, who made it to the boat as they were literally getting ready to raise the ramp. So, good news, bad news, because for those of you that know me know that I'm not a very morning-y person, and the chief, what was his chief engineer dude downstairs, he had a lot of pips and stripes on his shirt, so it must have been important, has just informed me that because we're blocking in a lot of trailers, we have to get up at 3:30 to drive the truck off the boat in Jersey, then get back on the boat at 4:30, 5 o'clock, then we can have our breakfast. Anybody else with any self-preservation would have just deleted all the previous content, because Christopher and everybody else on the team, and you dear viewers, are just going to ridicule me, but do you know what, I'm just going to leave it in. So, you know, I've been saying that we got to get off in Jersey to get back on to go to Guernsey. We got off the boat, we've been put in a compound, and the bloke come over and he went, you can go back on the boat now and get your breakfast. And we're like, still full of trailers. He went, yeah, you leave your truck here and walk on. Like, why would we walk on? We're going to Guernsey. He went, you're in Guernsey.
Very confused.
Confused? I'm like, nah, we're in Jersey. He went, look mate, I think I know where I am. So we had to get off the boat that early because we were blocking everything on, and then we have to walk back on to get our breakfast, and then bugger off please, because you're confusing everybody. We're in Guernsey.
Yes.
Ferry don't go to Jersey on Wednesday.
Hello Big Pete fans, it's currently 5:30 in the morning. I've been on the road a good half an hour. We don't do mornings, we're not good at mornings. Anyway, as you will have seen, Michael is possibly on the island of Guernsey. Whether he's there or not is yet to be seen. But anyway, me and the rest of the team are now catching up and coming down. He landed in Guernsey on Tuesday and it's now the following Friday. So I'm heading off from my abode up in West Yorkshire and heading down to Poole to catch the fast ferry with, hopefully I'm going to meet up with Andy and Andrew. So we should hopefully keep you posted as I'm driving. Feels very Top Geary this, doesn't it? I feel like I should be doing a review. Speed and power! In a VW transporter. It's not often I'm driving at this kind of time in the morning, as you probably gathered. And there's a beautiful kind of lawlessness amongst the other drivers. It's really something to quite behold, and I think it's only something you can ever witness if you're driving on the roads at that time. It seems that roadworks and traffic lights and speed limits are all kind of advisory at 5 o'clock. But hey ho, we are making top tier progress. My only worry is imminently I may hit road closures, which is going to slow down any thought of progress. Be happily driving along. I've just got onto the motorway now. I'll be happily driving along the motorway, but all of a sudden the motorway will be closed and we'll have a 10-mile detour of pure nonsense. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. Good news! I have caught up with Andy and Andrew and we are in convoy. We talk to each other through radios, walkie-talkies. So we are batting on. Well, we've managed to make it, the three of us. The ice cream van, Andy and Andrew. Andrew's just gone for a cup of tea and we're here ready to get checked in, which is imminently, and then it'd be on the boat and across to the beautiful island of Guernsey, and we're looking forward to it. Go and annoy Michael's day. Well, we are all here, all together, and this is camp. Here is the elite team.
Guernsey.
All of us here. Have I said Jersey again?
No, I did.
You said it. And Michael is, in fact, on the right island.
Good to know.
Yes. And we're all here. Are we having a lovely time?
I love this place.
It's Guinness o'clock already. Just over here, I don't know if you're a regular watcher of our channels, but we've been here a few times. But over here is the very definition of an evil looking building. There's Blofeld's evil lair. An old remnant from the Germans' visit. The Germans had decided that Guernsey and Jersey, the Channel Islands, both of them, if not more, and I'm not a full historian on this, but they should be somewhat right. The Germans had decided that this was of huge importance, so they came and invaded the islands, whereas Winston went, nah, they can have them. So, unfortunately, Channel Islands were one of the last places to be liberated, but the amount of infrastructure left behind is unbelievable because they can't destroy it because they were designed not to be destroyed. So there's all sorts of bunkers and whatnot all around the island, but the people are very lovely here, even though we're English. And put that aside, and they're very welcoming, and they do look after us a great deal here. We're very grateful to be here, and we do love it. So we're just updating the shocks. I know it's another season where all we seem to talk about is the shocks, but we're dialing the shocks in. We've got some custom pistons made. These are the older ones taken out, and to try and explain what we've done. So this is the rebound side where there's a hole, bring you out into the sun, and then that is the compression size, and you see that's a lot smaller. So we've asked the engineer to make that on the same side to make the recoil, hopefully a bit slower, not as rough on the truck. We've already done one, it's on, ready to go, ready to try out, and then we'll go and fit this one on today. And of course we are using the device, and what Michael is doing now is we are bleeding the oil. We've got oil in there, and then Dan is down here. He's going to lift the shaft up and down a bit, and then we have
Bubbles are in here.
and then we watch as fluid pulls in, and then
Hold it there.
hopefully in a second
Up.
air comes out. We are on our holly bobs. We're going for a trip out, and we've got Michael driving. He's usually passenger, princess, but I'm navigating, which is interesting because the device that I'm using to navigate is the thing that I'm talking to you people on.
Yes.
And Andy is behind, and we've got the wind is open and the wind is flowing through our luscious hair.
Oh my God.
That is beautiful. And we're going to find somewhere to have lunch, don't you know? Dinner. And then we're going to, because we're ladies at lunch, ladies at dinner, and then we are going go-karting. All the team, some random people that we've made friends with on the island are joining us, and Nathan, that helps us out in the winter, friend of the team, he's joining us for go-karting. And what could possibly go wrong? We have found another imposing watchtower, another secret layer. So we're going to have a little explore, a little gun peephole to see if your friend or foe to come and knock on the doors. We've managed to get inside because it opens up. So this is the view through the concrete tower. And they've got a few props in. This view. Weddings. Got a gun out the lookout hole. We've made it up onto the roof. And then down there is the showground. Those are the marquees. What a piece of history and an experience to come and look. Are you lurking in the background, Andrew?
No.
To be able to come and look inside the bunker, and it's been lovingly restored and maintained, as you can see, with all the outfits, and we've got binoculars that work and all the lookout positions. One of those days it's just gone well. A grenade chute. You can drop down the grenades onto the people outside the door. It is day one of our show here at Guernsey. As you can see, the grey clouds have come, and you might just see coming across the screen is the remnants of moisture falling out the sky. The first rain that we've seen since Brands Hatch, when we did American Speedfest, which was in May. So we've got June, July, now virtually all of August without any rain whatsoever. It's a blessing in disguise. Nobody here is complaining because this ground was so dusty that the rain is now going to stop the dust, and it's not going to just spray everyone and everything in dust, but it is going to burn through at showtime. Now it is currently 8:30. We are in quiet time. They've opened up the show nice and early for people and children that have sensory issues, so it's quiet time. And then after that we'll do our tests. We're going to drive around Big Pete, find the smoothest route, which we've not had a chance to do because they use the arena as a car park for all the people working during the show. So unless we wanted to start the show early with nobody watching and crushing all the committee's cars, we haven't had our usual find the smoothest route. So we've got the PA we've just taken over and liaised with. Where's the PA? Somewhere over there. And we're not allowed to test the microphone because it's sensory hour. And then we're gonna get ready. We're not on until like 2 o'clock, so by then it will be beautiful sunshine, he says optimistically. Well, monster truck fans, not just Big Pete fans, I know there's a few of us out there that are purists. Cheech, you're one, and a few others. Look what is just peeking through the layers of the black paint. A little bit of the glittery blue paint of Mark's Bentley's Kodiak. So I hope you like that little nod to history. Mark, if you're watching, good old truck, still doing as well.
Now, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
What can we say about that? It was absolutely terrible. Did the tug of war, everything was going as it should. The drag race, the drive around, the tug of war, and then we went in to do the drive around with the tug of war, and Grim Reaper just stopped dead. And we all thought that it'd been killed because sometimes when the tug of wars jump down, they could dig into the ground. Now the ground's been rock hard, but we have had rain, as you saw earlier on. Sun's out, by the way. Said it would burn through. Turns out, at that particular point, the ignition module decided to fail. So, stranded in the middle of the arena whilst Michael did the car crush, pulled it out, and then we've taken the distributor cap apart, fitted a new ignition module. Seems to be okay. This is immediately after the first show, so we're a bit down, disheartened because it was crap, to put it bluntly. And then hopefully the next video will be of the two trucks doing what they should be doing.
I wonder who won that.
I just had an issue. Strong cars. You really have to fight. And this one didn't put much of a fight on. The seats are falling out. And it's all in the rear quarter. They can only need
fans come over just now, handed us over his little Big Pete. He's gone already. Oh, thank you. We always love when we get a little bit of drawings and stuff. We put it with all the others. It'll go now back to headquarters and be put on the Tony Hart Art Gallery wall, shall we say. Ask your parents.
Go on then, Ben.
We've got Ben. He's a fan of the channel. Oh, and he wants to be on the video. So there he is. There's Ben. Being Ben.
Hi, fan.
He's given us a sticker. Ben's Agricultural Services. There you go. You need to be on the island of Guernsey though for his help.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's going
everything tractor.
lawnmower racing.
Lawnmower racing.
Lawnmower racing.
His lawnmower.
And his lawnmower. Well, one of our team members, Dan, was wound up in the lawnmower racing. Hey, Dan.
We got 29.
He's at the back.
We got 30, which is Lucy Gilchrist. If you're out there supporting him, who's going to need it? Come on, give him through coming back. Give him the big white boot. I think he's in second place at the moment.
And there's Ben.
Christopher will be livid, ladies and gentlemen, as I come to start and the only reason comes to win. 7.5 tons heavier, 7.5 tons big piece, 5 tons with Wilson. Now, move on to what I think is the funniest part of the show, ladies and gentlemen, it's the tug of war. So what I'm going to do now, use leaps on the floor, I get Big Pete down into low range box, 4-wheel drive, then pop out onto the step like this, and take my direction from down on the ground. and girls. Will you please give it up for the stars of the show? They're the monster trucks. Big Pete and the Grim Reaper. For your driver here today, Mr. Christopher Murphy.
We are all done and loaded. Big jump from Grim Reaper in the last show, really testing out the shocks. Everything seems to be okay. And we are on to the next one, which is Santa Pod in 3 days. Michael and the team, Michael and Dan, they're getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be escorted to the ferry. They can catch the ferry. And then me, Andy and Andrew getting on the cat. So we're going to overtake them and get to Santa Pod at, well before them, because they're just chugging along the channel. But as always, this is the end of the video. Quite a long one. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've certainly enjoyed making it. We've had a lovely time, and I've enjoyed myself several times whilst I've been here. So from all of us here at Big Pete, we love you and goodbye. We're in the sort of behind the scenes area here at the bar. Now what they do here, which is absolutely genius, is they do an auction of all the fruit and veg that's been on display for the competition. And then all the people buy the fruit and veg and then come out to the beer market where the music is that you can hear and party with the fruit and veg. So I'm going to spin the camera around. You're not going to hear what I'm going to say, but you're going to see plenty of maize, marrows, courgettes, all up and down inside this marquee having a party. I just love what I like to call collective stupidity, when groups of people come together for one stupid idea, such as buying maize and then taking it into the bar to party with your maize for like another 3 hours. Love it!